Hi guys, welcome to week 14 of our West Boulevard project. So I think the last video was week 10 and then there's been like 3 weeks. I think this is the 4th week where not a lot visually has happened, so there's no point of an update. So this week all the carpentry has been done, the roofing is coming along pretty well in the extension, and I think actually he's going to walk around and discuss the kitchen layout. Okay, so let's do a quick walk around.
Thank you. Let me switch around. So, as you mentioned too, done quite a lot of works down here. What we've actually had to do downstairs is we've had to undo quite a bit of the works that we had already done because there was a few issues with the room sizes and ensuring that the communal kitchen diner was the right size for us. Now, we always knew it was going to be sort of a fairly long galley type kitchen diner, but we just needed to make sure in terms of the regs we're absolutely bang on. So we've had to take down actually some of the en-suites that we've created. Actually, this is a good shot too. You can probably see all the way through. So you're going to see bedroom 1, 2, and then 3, and then all the en-suites attached. So have a little walk in with me. So this door frame here is going to come out, so as you enter the house, you're going to have up to the stairs, into room 1 and then into room 2. We will then have the door to the kitchen diner. In this little area here where we've got the meters, we're just thinking about how we're going to make a decent use of this space. Now, the property outside of the bedrooms hasn't got a huge amount of storage space, so this is one option for this area. You know, vacuum, could be shoe holder, you know, all sorts of things can go in there just to keep it nice and tidy.
Yeah, and the reason we're having the fire door here, right here, instead of over here,
it's basically so part of the reason is so room 2 doesn't need to exit into the kitchen diner in case of a fire, and ultimately we don't need it up there. It just makes more sense for it to be right at the entrance of the kitchen, and it
reduces the noise as well going into room 2.
Exactly. So then into the kitchen diner area, so you can see here now we've got a kitchen dining area. So we're already starting to think about where we're going to be putting the fridge freezer. So we're looking at a couple of fridge freezers in this area, a couple of units, wall and floor, same couple of units, wall and floor, and then the cooker, and then the sink. And we're hoping to finish, we're hoping to get the kitchen units finished in and around this area, because you can see here the door for bedroom 3 is going to exit directly into here. But as you guys know, from a fire safety perspective, we're going to have an egress window there. I think now you can see that we're standing actually in the extension. You can basically see it from the steel, so you can see the original steel there where we had the sort of small kitchen extension that was there previously, and you can see the new RSJ that we've put in here on the extension to have this flat roof here. So yeah, this sort of area here is going to be the dining aspect of the area. So we're thinking about what we're going to do here. Again, to keep as much space as possible, we're probably going to be going the breakfast bar route. So you know, we'll probably see that as a space starts to take shape a little bit more, I think we'll have a better idea of what we're going to do. But ultimately, we know in this area here we're going to have the egress door. We know that we're not going to be able to have space for, you know, potentially a breakfast diner and a sofa or a table, etc. So we have to be creative with this one, which we are trying to do. In terms of light in this area, actually, this is one thing that was quite important to us. So we've got Velux light going in here. We've also got one going in here, and then we've got one going in here. So this kitchen diner is going to have 3 Velux light windows in the skylight, which is going to give it a decent amount of light. And then you can see here, we're going to have a door stroke window, which is going to let plenty of light come in. So we're not really too worried about light in there. In this bedroom, you can see we've got a huge opening there for a really big Velux window there. So obviously we had to consider it. We knew what was going to be happening with that room. We always knew that we would have to get the light from the top. So yeah, we've just had to be quite creative with it, obviously in coordinates with building regulations. But yeah, other than that, I think that's a fairly decent update for this. I think most of this here, we're having to put some insulation underneath the joists, sorry, in between the joists underneath. But other than that, we're getting there. Roof is going to be going in on Monday. The guys are in the process now of putting in some of the windows, and after that, actually, by next week, we're going to start to be doing the installation and plasterboarding. So we are ticking on here. We reckon 7-8 weeks, give or take, with a bit of time for obviously the Christmas break, even though our guys don't tend to stop too much, which is good. But you know, I think everyone needs a break this year. But yeah, other than that, this is our update.
Okay, hopefully that's been helpful. See you guys in the next one. Bye.